Are there any kids out there? I sure hope so. Let's see what we're going to learn today. Today we're going to talk more about the Beatitudes. What is a Beatitude? Is that an angry bee? As in a bee with an attitude? I don't like angry bees. Beatitude is another word for blessing. We're going to talk about the blessing that Jesus gave us in Matthew. Matthew 5:5. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth.
No prize for being the loudest or the proudest. Hey guys, it's me again, Douglas, and today we're going to be continuing in our series on the Beatitudes. So today we're going to be talking about the third Beatitude, which is where Jesus said, "Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth." And that word meek is kind of a weird word. It's not a word that we hear a lot, and it's actually kind of a really specific word. Like, it kind of means gentle, and it kind of means like humble or lowly, but really just means meek. Meek means meek. And I don't know if you know this or not, but the Bible was not written in English. No, this verse that we're talking about, where it says, "Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth," that was written in Greek. And the word for meek there, the Greek word means like, not just like humble or gentle. It means like having lots of power and being very careful with it, right? Being very humble with it, being very gentle with it. That same word was used to describe Jesus when he was riding into Jerusalem on a donkey. Jesus is God. If Jesus wanted to just knock over Jerusalem and build it all up new again, he could have done it right then and there. But instead, as their king, he rode into Jerusalem, gentle or meek or humble or lowly, riding on a donkey. And so in all of these Beatitudes, Jesus is talking about kinds of people that you might think are unfortunate, right? But God says that they're blessed. And he's also showing us, the right way to live. You might think that this is the right way to live, but Jesus is saying this is the right way to live. And for this one, when Jesus says, "Blessed are the meek," I don't know about you, but if I have done a really good job, or if I am really good at something, if I'm really smart, or if I'm really strong compared to other people, I want to make sure that they know it, right? I think most of us do. I think most of us like to kind of show off. Maybe you've seen that guy walking around or jogging in your neighborhood, and he's got his sleeves are chopped off so you can see his big old muscles because he wants to show off his muscles. Or man, there's this girl in my class. Her name is Michaela, and she is always raising her hand in class, and she's always trying to, be really loud about how smart she is. She's always trying to show off. But, at the end of the school year, we've got this award, and I can't even remember what they call it. It's some sort of Latin something or other where it's like, it's the award for the person who did the best in school. They got the best grades throughout the school year. And everyone thought that Michaela was going to get it because, well, Michaela was always talking, always raising her hand, always giving the answers, and always, bragging about how smart she was. And every time she got an A, she'd always tell everybody. But at the end of the school year, she did not get the award. No, see, there's this other girl in our class. Her name's Lauren. Lauren is really quiet, and I don't think any of us knew how smart she was because, well, she didn't raise her hand very often. And she definitely wasn't telling everybody every time she got an A+. But nevertheless, she was the smartest. She did the best in school. She got the award. Now, Michaela might have thought that the best way to live is to try to convince everybody else that you are the smartest, you're the best. There is no reward for being the loudest or the proudest. Not just in school, but in life. If you are the strongest person ever, God's not going to be impressed if you go pushing people around, trying to, shove them around and bully them, showing them that you are the strongest. If you're the smartest, God's not going to be impressed if you go bragging about it all the time. And the truth is that no matter who you are the best at something. Maybe you don't know what your gifts or your talents are yet, but you've got them. God made each of us special. We are all unique. We all have something amazing to offer the world. And if you are loud about it, if you're showing off, then the only award that you're going to get, the only reward that you're going to get, is maybe people might look up to you. Maybe you just might annoy people, though. Jesus says that we should be meek and gentle, not show-offs. Jesus wasn't a show-off. Jesus could have totally been a show-off, but he wasn't. So my challenge to you guys today is that you would be meek, that you would be gentle, that you would be humble, that you would be lowly, and not show-off. Work hard. Try to be the best, yeah, but don't be a show-off about it. Because the best rewards don't come from people. They come from God. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth.
I'll see you next time.